Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, I am the Introverted Reader, and today's video is going to be my TBR for the month of April. How are we nearing the end of March? Today is currently the 23rd of March, and where are the months going? Although, reading-wise thus far this year, I feel like I've been doing really well. So here's another big old stack of books that we're going to tackle in the month of April. So drink your water, go get a glass of water, go pause the video, and go get a drink of water, because I know you haven't had any. I'll leave that down there, because Lord knows I'll probably need it again. Anyway, hi. So I have quite the stack here of books that I would like to get to in the month of April. First and foremost, as you guys know, every month I do a poll over on my Twitter picking the Introverted Reader book club pick for every month. And for the month of April, we're going to be reading Frostheart. Frostheart by Jamie Littler. Look at this. Look at her. Get into it. It's not the special editions. I have the special editions of the other two, but not this one, but it's fine. So anyway, all I know about Frostheart is basically just what it says on the back. Our main character is called Ash. He has amazing magical powers. He is whisked aboard the Frostheart, an explorer sleigh with a daring crew who need his help. And his parents are missing, and we don't know why. Where are his parents? We don't know. And that's all I know. So I'm going to be reading and reviewing this for the month of April. So if anybody wishes to join me, you are more than welcome. But I'm super excited to get to this, because this is a middle grade that's been on my shelf for a minute now. And yeah, I own the entire series. So I need to read them. I also own Jamie Littler's new book that he came out with a while ago, and I need to get on it. The next book that I want to talk about is The Subtle Knife by Philip Pullman. As you can see, get into it. Isn't it shiny and shimmery splendid, isn't she? Yes, this is book 2 to his Dark Materials series. And as you guys know, the first one, Northern Lights, was the Introverted Reader Book Club pick for March. So yeah, I have the audiobook all ready to go for this. It's amazing. It's a full cast. Philip Pullman does the narration for most of it, but then whenever a character goes to speak, it's a different narrator. Unless you've listened to them, that probably doesn't make any sense. But very happy to carry on with that series. The next one that I have is Heaven's Official Blessing. This is volume 5. Look at her. So as you guys know, I've been making my way through this series. I haven't been reading these sorry, my hair. I haven't been reading these books physically. I've just been getting them on my Kindle, which is probably one of my best ideas, because I love these books. Don't get me wrong, they're gorgeous. They have beautiful illustrations all the way through. What could I show you? The beautiful illustrations all the way through, and the illustrations are there for the Kindle edition as well. But still, yeah, it's easier for me reading these on my Kindle than it is physically. So yeah, I'm gonna be carrying on. So it's basically it is a boy love sort of romance. It's a male romance at the end of the day, but it's about a whole bunch of other stuff too, like gods and spiritual beings and all the politics and everything that goes with that. It's a bit of a complicated plot, but I'm very happy to continue on with the series. And the next book that I have here was actually another contender for the book club, and that was An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. Get into it. Isn't this cover absolutely stunning? So yeah, An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. Kind of along the lines of A Diary of Blood. I have A Diary of Blood right there. Can you see her? She's right here. She's right here. One of the most beautifully written books that I've ever read in my life. I have a review for it up on my channel, but I don't know that much about this one. I think this is a female-female romance situation. It says on the back, love is sacrifice. One of us was always going to bleed for the other. So, and I think our main character gets into a bit of an inappropriate relationship with a professor. There's a whole list of trigger warnings in the front. So do you know what? I'll read them out just in case anybody is looking to read this. So it contains depictions of uneven power dynamics, inappropriate relationships between a professor and students, toxic academic environments, blood, gore, murder, consensual sexual content, including public sex, kink, negotiated, and spontaneous. Wow. Alcohol and drug use, smoking, and contains brief references to racist political policies, homophobia, and religious discrimination against women. Wow, that's a lot. I mean, A Dowry of Blood had a long list of triggers as well, but yes, I think this is going to be like almost a retelling of Carmilla, which was a vampire story that came out before Dracula. And I think Dowry of Blood was Dracula, and this is going to be Carmilla. So I'm excited. I need more vampires in my life, honestly. The next one is Dark Air by C.S. Pacat. Nearly got their name wrong. Get into it. Isn't it lovely? So yeah, this is the sequel to Dark Rise, which I'd read previously, but I reread it in anticipation of reading this one. I am almost done with Dark Air, so I'm not really including it in this video because I'm gonna finish it. So I can't wait to get to this. I'm super excited. I'm not going to look at the synopsis or anything because I don't want to be spoiled, but it's basically sort of like bad guys against good. So like good versus evil, main characters like the chosen one, and it's sort of like a race against time because there's these people that want to resurrect this old dead king, and our main character teams up with these people called stewards in order to like stop this happening. So, and save the world and all that. So the next to last one is Earth Called by PC Cast. So as you guys know, PC Cast is probably my favorite author of all time. I've owned this for a while because I was nervous about not remembering anything from the previous 3 books. And I was like, am I going to have to reread the first 3? Because even though I do love this author, I don't know if I could be bothered doing that. But then I thought about it a bit more and I was like, wait, I do remember some stuff. Like, that's the thing with PC Cast. Like, her books are easy for me to, recollect and remember. So, yes, basically, post-apocalyptic world centered around these 2 different tribes, the Earthwalkers, and I think they're just called tree people. I mean, they're people that live in trees, so self-explanatory, really. And they sort of have, they don't hate each other. There's just a lot of misunderstandings that they have about the other one, if that makes sense. They think certain things about the other that aren't true. And the tree people have this tradition where they bond with canines. So, and one of the canines, one of the dogs, gets out and ends up going to the Earthwalker tribe and bonds with our main character, Mari, who is the child of an Earthwalker and a person from the tree tribe. And that is like fair bodden amongst their people. So she's had to like hide her identity for like the longest. And whenever this dog bonds with her, it's just like, I need like another secret that she has to keep. So it goes from there. But obviously that is not the synopsis for this one, by the way. That's for book 1. So, and yeah, there's a horse on the cover there. And there's a cat, there's dogs, there's a whole ton of animals in here. So yeah, hopefully I will get to this as well. God willing. So, and the last few ebooks that I obviously want to read on my Kindle, I'm going to be reading Heaven's Official Blessing Volume 5 on here. And I recently downloaded Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I haven't started it because I've done a lot of reading, and honestly, I'm actually kind of taking a break from physically reading stuff for the time being. I've just been listening to my audiobook. But I've Powerless by Lauren Roberts on here. just like a fun romantic fantasy that I can binge, or, you know, buzz through whenever I feel like it. You know, it's there for me for during a rainy day. And well, two other audiobooks that I want to get to, they're both sequels. There's the sequel to Wings of Ebony by J.L. that I read a while ago. The name of it escapes me. Is it called like Wings of Gold or something like that? Either way, sequel to that, and I want to get the audiobook for it. And then there's also the third book in the Forgery of Magic series, which if you guys have been following me for a bit, you know I read Nocturna a while ago, loved it, and then I read the sequel to that, really loved it, so I need to read the third book and finish off that series. Whether or not I get to every single one of these in April is literally God only knows, you know, whatever, but it's fine, because reading is just a fun hobby. And, you know, quality over quantity, people. So I'm just picking let me put my Kindle down before I drop it. So here they all are. Boom. Boom. Here they all are. These are all hopefully what I plan to get to in the month of April. Let me know if you've read any of these. Let me show you the spines. So let me know if you've read any of these. Your thoughts, feelings. Obviously, keep spoilers to yourselves. We don't spoil anybody around here. And yes, I will see you guys in my next video, which will be on Tuesday. It will not be my wrap-up. My wrap-up is going to come week after. I don't know what Tuesday's video is going to be, but sure, come and find out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. All of my socials are down below as always. Twitter, Instagram, and my TikTok. And yeah, subscribe if you are new. Ring the bell so you know whenever I upload next. And until then, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.